Israel's military operations will grant it some control of Northern Gaza, but won't end Hamas. The ongoing military operations by Israel in and around Gaza have sparked international outcry and raised questions about Israel's stated intentions of eliminating Hamas. This video aims to analyze the situation and shed light on the complexities surrounding Israel's actions. Leaving aside each faction's public relations on who is winning, it's clear the incessant Israeli airstrikes have created a massive humanitarian crisis for the 2 million Palestinians in Gaza. It is observed that Israel's military operations seem to primarily target northern Gaza. Critics argue that this indicates a strategic interest in controlling this specific area rather than genuinely intending to eliminate Hamas as a whole. By concentrating their efforts on northern Gaza, Israel may seek to establish control and limit the influence of Hamas in this region. Israel's actions in Gaza are part of a larger geopolitical context, as Israel's provocation in the region is meant to pose a threat to the ongoing transformation of the Middle East away from U.S. influence and towards a more multipolar balance of power. The repairing of relations between traditionally hostile nations, such as Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Syria, is seen as a significant development that Israel's actions may jeopardize. The historical U.S. involvement in the Middle East, characterizing it as a policy of divide and conquer. It suggests that the U.S. intentionally fueled conflicts between different factions in the region, while positioning itself as the protector and provider of security. Israel's military operations are unlikely to succeed in eliminating Hamas entirely. Hamas is not limited to northern Gaza, but has a presence throughout the entire Gaza Strip and beyond. The continuous offensive nature of the Israeli military operations is seen as an intentional strategy and can indeed be interpreted as using the Palestinians as bait to maximize pressure on Arab and Muslim governments in the region to provoke emotional reactions. Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Syria don't want a war right now. They are still recuperating from previous wars. Iran wants to get stronger and does not want to fight now. Israel is worried Iran and others will become stronger in the future, so it's being brutal with Palestinians to get them into attacking the Israeli state to try and save the Palestinians from being massacred. Despite the provocative nature of Israel's actions, there's immense restraint shown by Arab and Muslim nations in the region, including Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Syria. These countries are observed to be working together and coordinating their responses to the situation while avoiding falling into the trap that Israel and its U.S. backers have set. Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Syria have indeed faced significant challenges and conflicts in the past, leading to a focus on rebuilding and recuperating. These nations may prioritize stability and avoid further military engagements. But time will tell if Israel can manage to keep this operation going for months with no end, as its public relations have taken a massive hit since it began its campaigns against Hamas after October 7. Iran, like any other country, seeks to enhance its regional influence and strengthen its position. While it may have aspirations for increased power, the timing and method of achieving these goals is not now, perhaps in the future when it is stronger. It is important to consider that Iran's strategy may involve diplomatic and economic efforts within regional alliances rather than immediate military confrontation. Israel has long-standing concerns about Iran's regional ambitions and potential threats. It may perceive a future scenario where Iran and its allies become stronger, which could pose challenges to Israeli security. In conclusion, Israel sought to provoke its adversaries to expose their aggressive intentions all at once to garner international support, as Israel sees October 7 as a blank check for massive violence, but the key regional players have not taken the bait.